I do think this sort of leads into the interesting conversation here that there was a CIO article that we're actually not going to talk a whole lot about, but it's a primer because the title of this article is Operational Efficiency is Not Transformation. And it wasn't even really talking about AI, but it was talking about the fact that there's in so many organizations, all of this focus on efficiency and that misses the opportunity to actually transform the organization if all you're doing is making something run faster instead of asking, is it running the way it should be, or is it even the right thing to run in the first place? And I think that may be nowhere more important of a distinction than when it comes to AI and specifically around agentic AI. So you found two articles, and actually, I want you to walk us through them because I'm not sure if they're how related they are, or if they're just two versions of the same thing, or building on one or the other. But basically, it was a quantitative study to try to actually understand that exact thing. That did we get more value out of applying generative AI and agentic AI solutions to improving productivity slash efficiency? They're really talking about efficiency in this particular study versus innovation, meaning simply making things more effective or more faster versus more effective by actually changing the way it's working. And it was really interesting. And so maybe you can cue these up and we'll chat about what that might mean.
Yeah, so just to quickly finish up the last article. So that CIO article by Michael Bertha, I think it pointed out a really important point that efficiency is not transformation. In fact, I do a lot of work on ROI case studies, and I can practically tell just by the number in the ROI percentage, whether it is an efficiency play or a transformation play. Frankly, the numbers are very simple. If it's 50 to 100%, you're typically talking about some sort of operational productivity gain, which is just enough to get over your cost of capital or your return on capital. And while once you start getting to 300, 400, 500%, you have transformed the way that you are doing your process. And sometimes these transformations are silly things like you used to fly half of your company out to a retreat and now you're doing video-based training. That's a no-brainer in today's world. But nonetheless, you're going to get 1,000% ROI if you put in that process change. It's going to be something like that where you fundamentally changed a physical to a digital process and made some sort of difference in your company.